Hey guys, we are back for another video. Make sure you all hit that notification bell so you are notified when we do upload, and also hit the thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. And as always, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, you guys wanted me to keep you up to date with this Jeezy and Jeannie Mai situation, and I am just running into so many different things that I didn't originally know. One most interesting is this particular interview that Jeezy did approximately 2 weeks or so before he filed for the divorce. And let's backtrack a little bit here, guys. We all know that Jeezy filed for divorce. I think it's been about 2 weeks now. And I believe the last thing we spoke about was Jeannie Mai basically saying that those rumors about her and Mario Lopez were not correct. They were false. And also, I think prior to that, we spoke about Jeannie Mai basically trying to get her marriage back and not wanting to be divorced, and therefore challenging the divorce. So that is pretty much where we are. But the most interesting part, guys, is we're trying to figure out like what led up to the moments when Jeezy actually filed. And we have some information that is very contrary to everything that was originally stated. If you guys recall, we spoke about the reasons that it was stated that they were going to get a divorce, and it was pretty much family related. I believe one was, the social media presence, and the other was they were pretty much in separate cities a lot. And then, of course, they didn't really agree on family values, which is the reason why I brought this interview out, because the things that Jeezy is stating in this interview is contrary to everything that is stated for why they actually filed. Because just a couple of weeks prior, Jeezy did this interview and he seemed to love everything that came with Jeannie Mai, including her family dynamic, which would include her mom and her brother, and whatever family members that she is close with that would actually be in the home. So I wanted to bring this out and let us have a conversation about it, because it is at this point a little bit confusing. So let's jump into our copyright disclaimer. Like I previously told you guys, whenever I'm pulling information from other sources, I have to put this up. And this is just basically the copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Just allows you to use other materials that may be on the internet for the purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and teaching. Okay, so let's jump right into that. I believe it's about 2.5 minutes. So let's jump into that, and then we're going to come back to discuss some things, guys. I will see you in a little bit.
The proof is in the pudding. You got a beautiful family. You got an amazing wife. That's my colleague, my homie.
Yes.
And I love seeing you in this role.
Yeah.
The father, the parent, the husband.
Yes, sir.
How has that worked for you personally?
I mean, you see it, baby. My skin glowing.
Oh, come on, man. He got his manicure, the pedicure.
You got a pedicure. You see it. You see it.
Come on, man.
You say
He says, "Well, you see it.
You see it. The happiness looks good on you.
Yeah, it looks really good on you, bro.
I love my family, man.
Yeah.
I love our dynamic. I love the way we rock. I love how people don't understand it because it ain't for them to understand. And you know just as well as I know, like, my wife from the Bay, so I don't know why people get it misconstrued. She's just like us on the low.
Bro, that's what I've been trying to tell them.
My wife pop off. I had to calm her. Like, I have to calm her down. I'm like, yo, you bugging right now. Like, I'm way too classy for this shit you saying. Like, leave them people alone. Like,
you know how you remind us, Jeezy, that everybody's a teacher that enters our life?
Yeah.
In your relationship with Jeannie, are there any new habits or new beliefs that you sharpened while being with her?
I mean, my wife she loves to save money. I didn't, I'm trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to do
what?
That's cultural.
Yeah. She save money. But I would say to family, you know what I'm saying? Because I came from a broken home, so I didn't, besides my Uncle Hoss and his wife, and I told him that they was at a house the other day, I gave them their flowers. That's the only, besides them and the Cosbys, from what we know, that's the only structure of a family I ever seen. people sitting down having dinner and conversing and cleaning up the kitchen together, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen that, right? And culturally, her family, they're really tight, you know what I'm saying? And they really do a lot of things together, which makes it easier for me to do things with my family. Yeah. Like, I've seen my father more in the last 5 years than I probably seen my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even like some of my cousins and things, and it's just like the family part is real, because I didn't realize how much that affects your life and how much that keeps you grounded as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I
He
didn't
said yesterday
realize
to
that.
Marlon. He said he was going on a family vacation, Marlon Craft.
Oh, Marlon
Yeah.
Craft.
Okay, guys, so we're back to this document. So we know that on about June 15th, Jeezy was out getting things notarized to file for divorce. But the weird thing is, he did this on June 15th. This interview has a date of September the 10th, I believe. Which is really odd, right? So he went and did this interview, and what he stated on the interview was so very different than what they even stated in their statement to, I believe it was Entertainment Tonight. So let's kind of just go over some of the things that Jeezy stated. Um, Basically, he stated that he pretty much loved that the family dynamic is really what he stated. Basically, he said marriage was working great for him. He bragged about his wife. Basically, um, stated that he loves how they rock and people don't understand them, but it doesn't matter as long as they understand each other. And basically, people are saying that Jeannie Mai is this nasty person, but just given what Jeezy has just stated, he loved whatever her attitude is, he loves it. He says, my wife is from the Bay. She's just like us. My wife popped off. I have to tell her basically to calm down, is pretty much what he stated. It doesn't seem like he has a problem about that. One of the things that stuck out to me, when asked, was there any new habits or beliefs that he had gotten since being married? He mentions, that Jeannie Mai likes to save money, but one of the things he likes about her is her family dynamic. He says he comes from a broken home and he has no structure. And that was one of the things that he appreciated about her, or appreciates about her. And that is one of the things that he realizes that he did not have. And even talking, he almost realizes that that was the thing that was missing in his life that he pretty much wishes he had. He stated that he's really never saw anything with regards to how close her and her family are and their dynamic, and stated that, since being married to Jeannie Mai, he saw his dad more in the last, I think he said 4 or 5 years, more than he saw him his entire life. So I don't know at this point. Like, this is really beginning to be more and more creepy and creepy and creepy. So we know that this guy started the process of filing for divorce on June 15th. But yet we have June, July, August, 2 months later, he goes on an interview and basically says everything is fine. Now, I get it. When you go on an interview, you don't want to tell them, that you're getting a divorce or you're thinking about a divorce. But he says specifically the things that he liked about her, but these are the same things that they are now saying to Entertainment Tonight when that statement was released. And I'm sure that was released, as a PR sort of a thing. But, my thing is, why did they say those things when in fact he had already stated that those are things that he actually adores about his wife? Again, guys, I'm just bringing you the information, and you can do with it what you may. So let's have a conversation in the comments and figure this out, because it just doesn't make sense. It's like this story just is elongated, and it's just more turns and more information that's coming out that just doesn't add up to what they're saying. If in fact their family dynamics is not working and they thought differently, why was he praising her months earlier? Everything couldn't have went to shit in a matter of 2 months. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. And let me know if you guys want to go live and talk about this. Talk to you later. Bye.